And he looked at me going, oh, I think you just doubled the value of my business, just like that. I'm going, yeah, that's what we do. And it's about thinking laterally. And that's hard when you're sitting inside the business. And that's the role of people like us sitting up here, is because we're never going to be inside your business. We can't fit inside, there's not enough room. And so we're outside your business, and we're going, from the distance, that doesn't look like red wine to me. It looks like, cranberry juice maybe? Right? And you go, I swear it's red wine. It's like, are you sure? And we will test that hypothesis, and we might be eventually have to admit it is red wine. But it's like we have a distant view of everything. And the distant view, that helicopter view, affords the luxury of being not attached to the outcome. When you're not attached to the outcome, you think thoughts that otherwise you may not have thought about, because you're in here and you're trying desperately to cling on to a particular outcome, and it's just really hard.
I think the other thing that we would have in the group that's helping you is a connection with somebody who can give you advice independently and impartially, because of the loyalty and relationship that we have that you might not have. I know in talking to 30 of you today, I know somebody...
You've done better than me.
Pardon?
You've done better than me.
I know somebody who I can take you to confidentially, we talked about, and you can get, and you can get some really serious support without infringing, because they're a business associate, we talked about, right? So I look around the room and I can see you, and that's the importance of this relationship that's building. Taking you to an impartial person to help you get the right board of advice person, get the right supporter to then give you confidence to do what you need to do.
Just on that note as well, as we're reaching out to investors, do you guys suggest that, and ladies as well, sorry, that we should be looking at not only some of the heavy hitters in the investment industry, but also potentially some others that we're willing to burn while we get our message correct?
What do you mean willing to burn?
So,
You're not burning me.
No.
You're not getting it.
Yeah.
Is there a way you erase that part of the video?
But what I'm thinking here is that, like,
They're wishes.
we might not have our message correct at the moment because we're still trying to work out what it is that we offer and what we're doing. So we don't necessarily want to take it to a VC firm or someone that's quite influential in that space. Would you suggest that we go to someone that's maybe less influential, or it doesn't matter, just get your list of 20 and go for it?
I think you just bumble through it, and I mean, let's face it, if you sit with an investor, VC or otherwise, and they really click with you and they really get what your business does, they'll look past all of that and go, oh yeah, I was obviously one of your first pitches, you never done this before, have you, mate? Okay, that's all right. Okay, well, look, you go back and perfect your pitch, I'll take it to the investment committee. If they say yes, we'll get you in and pitch in front of the full bid investment committee in 2 weeks. You ready for that? That's how they would, most of the people I can think of, that's how they would respond. Everybody knows that everybody started from nothing. Everybody's aware of that. A lot of the people that sit in the VC community, well, not a lot, but quite a few of them did not come out of investment banking. They came out of entrepreneurship. So they know what the stakes are. They don't know fucking hard it is. Some of them did come out of investment banking. They don't have that background. That's fine. We can educate them. But you know, you got to think about the fact that also the average good VC firm would see 300 plus a year. Right. Okay. So they've seen the worst of the worst and seen the best of the best, and you'll just fall somewhere in that spectrum.
But then why would they come back later?
That's exactly my point. I would have said to you, if you came to one of my investment committees, as I have done, thank you very much. Let's talk offline, and I want you back here in 2 weeks' time doing the presentation properly to my associates.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
That's only fair.
It's not. I don't have to go killer on it. For help. That's what we should be doing.
Like, I would like to add, not because this is a paid announcement, but a lot of VCs are not nearly as bad as the name suggests. I know there's a general sense of the community that VCs are very sharky and they're out there to get you and come with completely unreasonable term sheets. They're not all like that. We know and we work with a number of VC firms that absolutely are. And the reason I say that, use that word, is because they're really human about it and they come back to it, like we said something to them on a Thursday, they come back to us on a Wednesday and say, yes or no. I mean, how much more can you ask for? They're really quick. And they also often offer feedback and say, yeah, this is potentially of interest for us, but it's too early, or we don't think it's right, or we don't like the founder, or we think, oh, maybe you're misreading the market, or the stats are just completely off chops, or whatever it might be. So they often offer constructive feedback, not necessarily in an email back, but if you call them back and say, hey, can you just give me 10 minutes, please? They're happy to. Because if you think about it logically, it is in their interest that the ecosystem as a whole gets better and better and better. Why? Because that means they get a better deal, that means they make more money. So they're interested in the overall betterment of everyone sitting here today. They're not interested in the opposite.
Mike, I'd also add that that person that you're presenting to has already invested 4 hours in it by understanding, doing the reading, working through what they're going to ask. They're happy to spend another half an hour to make it better, and then you come back again.